Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Expedition. And in today's episode, I would like to get a little bit into immersive engineering. I'd like to get some basic stuff set up, and I'd like to get access to steel. However, there is one thing that I need first, and that is sandstone, because I want to use the coke oven or whatever from immersive engineering. And for that, I need sandstone in the recipe. So what we're doing is we're heading off in this direction. Kind of previously unexplored, but I was already over here, and I know that there's a desert up this way, so I should be able to find plenty of sandstone up there. Now, the latest version of the pack is now out. We are on version 1.1.2. And let's see, some of the notable changes. I got rid of Magical Crops Armory. Hello, Unexplored Village. I got rid of Magical Crops Armory, so all the armor and weapons and tools from Magical Crops are no longer there. Because they were all horribly bugged, and I didn't really need them in the pack anyway, because there are already plenty of other things that had armor and tools. So I decided that it was just better to go ahead and entirely remove that section of Magical Crops. The actual crops themselves and the decorative blocks are still in the pack, so don't worry about that. I need a way up here. Actually, no, I don't. We'll just do this. Hello. Anything good? Not really. A little bit of Mutandis, I guess. I was hoping for something better than that. But that's okay. I suppose we'll take the chest as well. Anything else good in this village? More Aura Cascade stuff. I guess that's something. Out of my way, villager. I want the stuff. And it will be mine. And I will take it. And it will be beautiful. Anything else here worth taking? It doesn't seem so. I'm stuck on things. I can't believe I've never found this village before. I've been all over this area. There's a house that I built up there, in Recurrent Complex anyway. But I'm getting sidetracked now. So, yes, desert thing with deserty things. Right. So we're on a quest at the moment to find sandstone, as I said. And I've been horribly the village threw me off my game, man. Terrible. Let's take a look here and see if we can find ourselves some sandstone. There should be some around. I suppose I could just dig down. Let's just do that. That's probably easier. Yeah, here we go. We'll just get some of this good stuff. I don't know how much of it I'm going to need, but I will take a whole mess of it. This will be probably way more than I actually need. Yeah, there we go. So that looks pretty good. And I suppose while I'm here, I should also grab some actual sand, too. Just because I don't think I have any. And it's a useful thing to have. You don't really want to run out of sand. You need it for glass. You need it for decorative stuff. You need it for all sorts of things. And I don't have any. So let's just get some of this while we're here. And then I think we're good. So I'm going to gather some of this stuff up, guys. And I'm going to head back. And I will meet you at the house. Castle. Thing. Alright, guys. I am back. And I just came across something I haven't seen before. There's a tower over here. And I'm actually not sure what this is. I don't know if this is a recurrent complex tower. Or from artifacts. Or what. But we're definitely going to take a look at it and explore it a little bit. Oh, hello. Go away. Well, it has spawners in it. That makes me think it's probably recurrent complex. Anything good in here? Look at that. We got a full mana tablet. That's going to make Botania really easy to get into. Because that's basically... I think it's like 2/3 of a mana pool, so that's awesome. That's a great find. I think this is recurrent complex. It's got to be. It's the only thing I can think of, especially with the way that it generated here. I'm really thinking recurrent complex. But anyway, I digress. Let me head back, guys, and I'll meet you at the castle. All right, guys, I am back, and we have arrived at the castle, and I think the first thing to do is to grab... Actually, I've got clay in here, don't I? Grab that. Grab some sandstone. Let's grab 2 stacks of clay. And then down here, it should be all smelted up by now. In here, right? Yeah, 2 stacks of bricks. There we go. So, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves coke bricks. And that is... Or, is that right? I thought they were called... Yeah, here we go. Coke brick from Immersive Engineering. And we need 14 of these things. Or we need to do the recipe 14 times anyway, because it's basically a 3 by 3 by 3. So, essentially, I need 27 coke bricks. Okay? So, fairly easy. Although, I think I'm actually going to make 2 of these furnaces, now that I think about it. And I just realized that I made more than I needed to, but oh well, it's fine. Okay, so let's take a look and make a very important tool. Oh, actually, you know what? I should already have this thing. Yeah, Engineer's Hammer, right there. That's what you need to actually make the multi-block structure, because you'll have to click on it there. Now, I'm thinking this tower right here might make a really good tower for immersive engineering. It's big, it's up in the air. It might do quite nicely, or it might look really derp. All right, guys, I am back. And I think what we're going to do... I had a little bit of an OpenGL crash. I'm sorry about that. But I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to set up our coke ovens in the basement. I think that makes a little bit more sense than setting them up in the towers. What is through this wall? Is there anything? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we'll set them up like right here. Just like this. And we'll set 2 of them up right next to each other. And we'll recess them just a little bit because it looks a little bit better. So, there we go. And then we'll put these in like so. And it's just a 3 by 3 by 3. Break that. And we're going to have to do something with that floor there, but that's fine. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. And then click and click. And there is actually a little bit of a glitch with immersive engineering where sometimes when you click on things, it doesn't work quite the way that it's supposed to. So right now, these are actually coke ovens, but you don't see the little UI thing. So, let me show you how to fix that. And I'll demonstrate a little bit here. Let's just grab some coal. And we'll turn that. Let's just get 2 full stacks. Let's see. Am I really... one of those days. Okay, here we go. So, as we can see, with the coke oven like this... If we put coal in here, it just appears, it just seems to disappear, which is really weird. To fix it, it's just a glitch with immersive engineering in general. The same thing happens in like FTB Infinity and pretty much anything running this version of the pack. If you just log out and log back in, it'll be fixed. So, there you go. Easy fix, and now it will work as intended. Now, what we need to do is we want a way to take the creosote oil that this is going to produce and put it into some sort of storage. So I think what I want is, I think we'll be best off using drums. So let's grab some fluid conduits. Let's grab some iron. Grab a little bit more iron. Here we go. And let's make ourselves a couple of drums. Do I have any cauldrons? I don't see any in there, but I grabbed one from the village. Here we go. There we go. And I could make bedrockium drums, but I don't think I'm going to need that much creosote oil. So, there we go. We got ourselves an amazing drum. And then we're also going to want, I think it's in this one. Yeah, here we go. Some conduit facades. So what we'll do is we'll hook these up. And I think I'll just hook it up like right here in between, right? So we'll just grab something like this. We'll change that to extract, always active, extract, always active, like so. And then when we put this right here, this will fill up easily with the creosote oil that we want. So, pretty easy. And then we'll just put a conduit facade on there to make the stone brick. And some blocks over top of it like so. So these now produce creosote oil, which goes straight into the drum, and it will also produce coal coke for us as well. So that's going to be very, very useful. Now, I'm going to need quite a bit of creosote oil to get into the next stage of this little project. So I'm going to let that go for a while, guys, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I've got everything I need now for the next stage of our master plan. So in here, I have some more clay smelting up. I also have some netherrack smelting into nether brick, because we're going to need to make ourselves a blast furnace. And then, I think I'm also going to fill up these glass bottles with creosote oil. Ta-da! Just like so. Beautiful. Okay, now, the next step is we put those 8 bottles in here and surround them with planks of any type of wood, and that will make treated wood planks. Okay? So, we're going to need 8 windmill blades, and for each of those 8, I'm going to need treated sticks. So this should be good. There we go. That looks right. Okay, cool. Now, I also need to make a bunch of these tough fabric things. And for that, I'm going to need regular sticks. So let's come on up here. Sticks. There we go. And I'll grab some more wood just in case we need more. But I've been working down in the farms to get industrial hemp, and I think I'm good. I think I'm good on that count. We're going to need 4 stacks of industrial hemp, which I do have. There we go. That will make tough fabric, and then we can make 8 of these improved windmill blades, and that will allow us to actually have a pretty good source of power generation. However, there is one more thing I need before I can make the improved windmill, and that is steel. Steel is very, very important in this case, and I don't really have any of it. So, we're going to have to make ourselves a blast furnace. And the blast furnace is also from Immersive Engineering. You can use the one from Railcraft if you prefer, but I want to go with Immersive Engineering stuff this time, because why not? So, we're going to make the blast furnace like so, and then I just realized that I left my engineer's hammer way up here. There we go. We're going to need that. Very much like we did the coke oven furnaces, the coke furnaces right here, I want to go ahead and do a blast furnace right next to it, which will be used to make steel. So let's go ahead and hollow out another 3x3 area like so. And we'll just put that back here. And it's just another multi-block. And then when we do that, it will work as the blast furnace. However, we got that little glitch that I talked about again. So I'm going to have to go ahead and log out and log back in. I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright guys, I am back. So we've got the blast furnace. Now I want to go ahead and start making iron, because it does take a little while. So to do that, we're going to put iron ingot in the blast furnace, and we'll just put in some coal coke. 1 piece of coal coke will be exactly enough fuel to cook up 1 iron ingot and slowly turn it into a steel ingot. So that should work out pretty well. Now, while I'm waiting on that, we can also create the other thingy that I'm going to need for this to work, and that is a Kinetic Dynamo. So let's take a look at the recipe for that. Kinetic, there we go. So we're going to need iron ingots, redstone, and a copper wire coil, and that is low voltage copper wire. So we're going to basically need a whole bunch of copper for this. Let's grab some of that. I believe it's exactly 8 pieces of copper. I think that should be good. There we go. And then that all surrounds another iron ingot. Cool. And all of my iron ingots are down in the blast furnace at the moment. Here we go. So, and let's grab a redstone while we're at it. Okay, cool. So, first and foremost, let's make the copper wire coil. Let's put our iron ingots here and our redstone there. There we go. We got ourselves the Kinetic Dynamo. And that is going to allow us to use the improved windmill blade that we're about to make to actually produce power. And it produces a relatively good amount of power for that matter. So let's come over here. We do have our 1 steel ingot that we need to make this. So steel ingot in the middle, improved windmill blades around, and there we go. That gets us the improved windmill. So good to go on that count. Now the other thing that we need is some way to transfer that power or to at least store it. So I'm thinking maybe what we'll do, for now, maybe we're just best off storing it. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. You've got, oh, it's dark out. Okay. Let's take a little nap here. There we go. So last episode, we did make a redstone energy cell, which is out here powering our tree farm. I think I'm going to go ahead and make another one of those. So let me get that done, guys, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and I've got the redstone energy cell all cooked up and good to go. Now, I think the next thing for me to do would probably, after I clear out all this junk inventory, random stuff and things, though, anyway, I think the next thing to do would probably be to actually just go ahead and set the thing up. So that's what we're going to do. I'm thinking the best place for us to do this, oh, and you know what else we should grab is some energy conduits. There we go. We'll grab those just in case they are needed. 200 RF per tick, 640 RF per tick. Okay, cool. I think we'll set this up way up here on top of the tower. And, whoa, the lag spikes. Here we go. This should be looking out. Whoa. Go away, dummy. That was a little unsettling, I must say. Okay, anyway, so this is the tower. Now, I should have brought some building blocks with me. Well, I guess we'll just have to make do. So we want our kinetic dynamo to go right here. And that can go away. Hopefully I can still plant the windmill. No, I can't. Ah, man. All right. Well, let's head. I guess I'll just grab a bunch of stuff and pillar up. That's probably the easiest way to do it. So let's see here. Just grab a couple stacks of cobble. One should do. And then we need to be right in front of that thing. So like right about Yeah, about here or so. This should do. And we'll just pillar up. Still got a little ways to go. That looks good. Connect. Ooh. I wonder if this is why it couldn't connect. You connect now? You do. Beautiful. And there's one block missing up there that's going to drive me crazy if I don't fix it. You know what? Let's do this. I'll break that. We will fix that. And then we'll put our windmill blade back on, like that. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So, that thing is now spinning, and it should be generating a relatively decent amount of power. Put you there. Dirt on top. There we go. Okay. Mistake fixed. Now, we need a way to actually take that power and do something useful with it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to hook up the redstone energy cell to that windmill. And I'll probably want to clean up the area a little bit too, because right now it's looking pretty derp. But that's okay. That's fine. That's not a big deal. All right. So, first and foremost, let's fix this, because this just isn't doing it for me. There we go. And now, if I take this energy conduit and I put that right here, this thing should start filling up. And it should start filling up relatively quickly. I don't know how much that is in RF per tick, but it's something at least. It's another power source. Eventually, I'm going to want to get tesseracts going. In fact, I'll probably want to get tesseracts going relatively soon so that I can have this power all being transmitted wirelessly on a network. I think that'll probably be the best idea anyway. But for now, this will work out. So guys, I think that is going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.